This drive around the league is brought to you by your Greater Washington area Hyundai dealers.
Summer is here. Hurry in for epic savings on award-winning SUVs and sedans at the Hyundai Epic Summer Sales Event.
Get 0% APR and make no payments for 90 days on the Tucson, or get $2,750 in savings. Visit buyhyundai.com today.
Hey guys, it's Grant over there, Danny right here. Nationals opening day, GP. It's not your regular opening day. It's this 4-month delayed opening day. So it's not a normal process, but tonight it's Max Scherzer, it's Garrett Cole. It should feel real once the lights turn on in an empty stadium.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing to finally see baseball again. We've been waiting for months for this. The fact that you get the opening night for Major League Baseball to inaugurate the season as the defending champions at home is an honor. It's a thrill, I'm sure, for everyone with the organization. Max is on the hill. He's healthy. He's amped up. He's ready to go. And we get to see a rematch of he and Garrett Cole, Danny, from the World Series. You and I were in Houston when he was trying to put the Nats away with the Astros, and he's since gotten $300 million plus to come over to the Yankees. They're the favorites in the American League. The Nats are the defending World Series champions and one of the best teams in the National League with the Dodgers and the Braves and a couple others. So not only a good matchup, but it kicks the whole season off. And after this pandemic, as you know, we didn't know if tonight was going to come. It really is cool that we're finally here.
So no one knows how this 60-game sprint's going to go. We've never done this. College seasons go this way, but it's just different. This is not what Major League Baseball seasons typically look like. I've talked myself into and out of almost every kind of scenario. I want to throw this at you, see what you think about it. Pitchers, especially starting pitchers, aren't going to be fully stretched out and ramped up like they would be on a normal schedule with an off-season throwing program, spring training, early season starts. You don't want to redline a guy. You don't want to push a guy that hasn't been building up stamina into the 7th, 8th inning, 110, 120, 130 pitch count. So I think a team that's got a great bullpen, a deep bullpen, is really going to thrive, at least in the first part of the season. And here's the thing. The first part of the season is a major part because we have such a short window to get these games in. I feel like bullpens are going to be a huge factor come this shortened Major League season.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, the first thing I'd say about that is I don't even know if there are parts of the season anymore, right? There's just basically this. You know that I've gotten into NASCAR a little bit, and while I've never been a racing fan, they break their race up into like these benchmarks where they race for 60 laps and stop, and it's 60 more laps, right? And normally that's how baseball works. You get a third of a season to a holiday, 2 months in to kick off summer, then you get a couple more months, and then you're into the stretch run. This is just the stretch run. You're in the final furlong. This is the last stage, so to speak. So that having been said, I'm not really sure if there's anything other than just a sprint. All these games mean a couple times more than they normally would. To your point on the bullpen, I agree with you. I'm not sure how different that is than normal in the sense of, the best bullpens mattering more or helping more. But I think what you're saying is 100% true because especially at the start of this year, when these arms aren't built up, I mean, look at the velocities around baseball. Guys' velo is down by a couple ticks. They're just not as strong right now from a pitching standpoint as they typically would be. I would think you're right. You probably have 5, 6 innings instead of 6, 7, 8 innings from a starting pitcher on a good night, which means more pen. And remember, the rosters are bigger. Teams are keeping more relievers, so they're more likely to go to those guys and probably mix and match, even though there are the new rules now in Major League Baseball.
Do this one in 10 seconds. Take it however you want it. Most important Washington National this year is?
Trey Turner, I would say, or Victor Robles. I'll go with either of those two guys, maybe Turner, because someone's got to replace Anthony Rendon, and on offense, someone has to step up and be really, really good.
Turner's my answer. I think that's a good one. He's got to take the leap from really good player with flashes to, I think, full-fledged bona fide star to replace Rendon. We'll be doing one of these each week, sometimes more often if there's a lot of Nats news. For Grant, I'm Danny. Go Nats.
This drive around the league is brought to you by your Greater Washington area Hyundai dealers.
Summer is here. Hurry in for epic savings on award-winning SUVs and sedans at the Hyundai Epic Summer Sales Event.
Get 0% APR and make no payments for 90 days on the Tucson, or get $2,750 in savings. Visit buyhyundai.com today.